Hey, you guys, I'm so excited to tell you just a little bit about what's going on for the new year. I hope by now that you've been able to watch the videos that we shared from our meeting last night. We had a great time. It was a great kickoff, a great time celebrating all the accomplishments for June. And we have more celebrations coming. We didn't do all the prizes last night because we have our end of the year party on June 29th. And I hope that no matter where you live, that you will schedule it and that you will come because it's a Saturday afternoon. It's at 4:30. It's here at my house, and I'm taking care of dinner for y'all. My husband Daniel is going to grill. He has a really awesome smoker grill. He'll figure out, I don't know what, if we're going to do burgers or if we're going to do something else. We'll see what he decides to cook up for us, and I'll do all the sides and drinks and stuff. And so just want you to come. You can bring your spouse or your significant other with you if you would like. You don't have to bring anyone with you, but if you do want to bring them along, this is a time that the guys do. Some of them do like to join us and get to see what you've achieved and even learn about what you do as well, because what we'll do on the 29th is recognize our top consultants in sales for the year and our top consultants in team building for the year. You get prizes. We'll also give out our June prizes for the end of the month if you hit the 600 wholesale, if you hit 1,000 or more wholesale. So the earrings that we had as prizes, as well as the Michael Kors prizes, those will all be given out at our June 29th meeting because those are things that had to be ordered at the very end of or July 1st, to come in. So we will do all of that and celebrate on the 29th. It is casual attire, so we call it Snappy Casual in Mary Kay, but you can wear whatever you want. You don't have to do dresses and skirts. But please just let me know. I would guess by the middle of that week, if you're going to be able to come, and if your husband or significant other is coming with you, then just let me know that as well. And I'm working on where you should hopefully have a guest speaker joining us. I'm just waiting to hear back, and I'll announce as soon as I have confirmed that person that's going to be able to fit it in their schedule to be there with us, so you guys can learn from other people besides me. So it's New Year's in Mary Kay. It's Mary Kay New Year. So one of my favorite holidays is New Year's for the calendar, January 1st. I've always loved it. I don't know why, maybe because I like to set goals and I like New Year's resolutions, but I also just love celebrating that holiday. And so in our business, we actually get to celebrate New Year's twice. And so I love that, at the calendar year, we get to, set a goal for 2018. We'll get to do that. But right now with July 1st, or July 7th, it is already, we get to set a new goal for our business. And the really cool thing is that at Mary Kay Corporate on July 1st, every person, the million and million of consultants all over the world in the company, everything goes to a big goose egg. Everybody is at zero. Everybody is at the bottom. And we all then now have a new path to be able to start over and work our businesses. And so I hope that no matter what, the past is the past. It doesn't matter what's happened last year or last month or just yesterday. It's a new day and it's a new opportunity and it's a new time for you to build your business to what you want it to be. And so real quickly, there's a lot going on. And so I want to show I'm going to screen share to be able to show you some of these things. And so I hope that you'll find your place to plug in and that you'll also schedule a time even to talk with me individually so that we can make sure that whatever it is you want to achieve, that you can do that and that you have a path to run on so that you can fit it into your life and fit it around everything that's going on. Because truly what I believe the two things that are most important in our business, number one is having a positive attitude and believing in yourself and staying positive no matter what happens, no matter what who books and who doesn't book, who buys and who doesn't buy, who recruits with you and who doesn't decide to join you. It doesn't matter, but that you stay positive all the time. But the second thing is that you manage your time because life is happening for everyone. I don't care who you are, whether you have kids, you don't have kids, you have grown kids, you work a full-time job, you don't, you're married, you're single. It doesn't matter because life is happening to everyone. And all of us have stuff that we're having to deal with and work around. And so just choosing to be disciplined with your schedule to make sure you do at least one thing every day towards your business is going to make a huge difference for you in growing and moving forward. So it's just having that positive attitude and managing your time well, you will be successful. And so let's see, the very first thing I want to share, let me find the screen share. Here we go, is our fall retreat contest. And so this is going to be in the newsletter. But our theme is, oh, the places you will go. And so if you haven't seen that, the company is offering a New Faces Take You Places challenge. And so this is our theme for our fall retreat. And here's the dates, the 27th, 28th, and 29th of October. It's at Paris Landing State Park, which is not that far away from here. If you haven't been there, you can look it up. It's not very far from the Nashville area. But for anyone to drive in, it's worth the drive to be there because it's on Kentucky Lake. We stay in cabins where it's casual attire. It's so much fun. And that's why it says many call this their favorite event of the year, because it is a time to just get away with Mary Kay people and to learn and to grow and to ask questions and really feel like you can get what you need to move on for the rest of the year. So it's only $100 is registration. That gets you the whole weekend, which is the cabins on the lake. Lunch and dinner are provided on Saturday, and then we also have training materials, and you get a t-shirt for that as well. And so please register as soon as you can to get your space reserved in the cabin. But most importantly are these prizes. And so there's things going on July, August, and September where you guys can get recognition. And so Deanna Armstrong is our senior director. So before I became a director, she was my director. My aunt actually recruited me, but Deanna recruited my aunt. And so we do this with their unit, and they all come as well. And so we are doing this contest together. And so you'll see this looks familiar. This is a following up with our points that we've been doing. So you guys have already been practicing this for the last few months. So that's great. But what we're going to do is we will have overall winners for July, August, and September. So the next 3 months, we'll be tracking this and recognizing people. But each month, the top 5 in each unit. So for Deanna's unit and for our unit, you have to have at least 25 points, but the top 5 are going to get a special gift. And we will announce for our unit who the top 5 are and for Deanna's unit and how many points y'all have so that you can know, what you're up against and how many points they're achieving and see what the challenge is. And then the overall top 5 is what this says here. When you have at least 50 points and you're in the top 5 overall, you're going to get these prizes that are listed down here. And so we have 2 of, this is a Mary Kay. It actually says Mary Kay there. It's hard to see in the picture. But it's a Mary Kay Going Places tote bag. 3rd, 4th, and 5th place, these are Mary Kay sunglasses that are Going Places sunglasses, what they're called. And then the top person in sales and the top person in team building for, again, July, August, and September will get this money bag that says girls just want to have funds. I think it's so cute, but it's a money bag for your business. So again, here's all the ways that you get the points. And just to go back, and it's so simple really, that you get $225 for just ordering. That's just an active order. You hit 600 during the month, you get 2 points. If you bump it up and you get up to 1,000 during the point, you get 3 points. Every face that you do. So if you do a party of 4 people, that's 4 points. But if you do a one-on-one, that's 1 point. Doing interviews either with me, if you're new and you're doing your Pearls of Sharing, or if you are seasoned and you've been practicing interviews already, then you just do your interview and turn in your form to me and you get a point. Sending your weekly accomplishment sheets. I've showed y'all this online, I believe, but if you don't know how to do that, let me know. But you can send it online every week. You just turn that in. That's a quick, easy way to get a point. So simple. And then finally, Star Consultant, you get 5 points. Adding a new team member, you get 5 points. Posting your $100 retail sales in 1 day to our Facebook group gets you a point. Attending our live meetings as well as our virtual meetings gives you 2 points. A coaching call or a meeting with me is 1 point. And then every 10 items that you sell, you get a point. So these are the ways to keep track of that. And that's, again, the top 5 overall. Deanna's unit and our unit are going to win these 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th prizes, as well as the queens. And then each month, though, we'll have a monthly winner from each unit. So I have to say that Deanna has said that their unit is all about beating us. And it's all in good fun. But they do have a little bit of a competitive spirit. And so the challenge is on. I shared, we have been doing this for a little bit. So this is new for them. They haven't been tracking points like this, but some of them are already doing this work. So now they're just going to add up their points. So the challenge is on for us to have the most winners and the most points and to do the best and also have the most people attend the fall retreat so we can celebrate. But we will keep up with it and I'll keep announcing. So Monday, we can go ahead and update from July 1st until Monday of what we have done, and then each following Monday keep you updated, and at the end of July we'll have the top 5 winners. So I hope that that is something that you can get excited about, because those little one-point activities are truly what lead up to the sales. I think that the recognition of the Jam in June contest and seeing the points that Jamie had 77 points, Sarah had 30 points. You can see Michelle had 22. That see from those things and what their results were in their business, that it obviously made a difference by tracking those points, brought them, to the position of, having the sales and having the success. So finally, let me then show you where to find all these contests online, so that you can look at all these prizes, because this is where you just have to figure out a path to run on and what it is you want to achieve and go for it. Mary Kay tells us to pick something that encompasses all the others, and so you can focus on one thing, because a confused mind, if you're focusing on multiple things, it really is hard to achieve, because you get distracted. But if you can pick one thing that encompasses all of it, like for me, this year was able to do the Court of Sales. And so the Court of Sales is $40,000 retail. So if you're doing the Court of Sales, you're also going to be a star. You're also going to get all the bracelet prizes. You're going to get all the other things that incorporate sales, because you're going for the biggest sales goal, if that makes sense. If that's not your goal, then if you want to be an all-star, then that would be $600 a month. And so just concentrating on $600 a month is a star all year long, getting the bracelets every single month. If it's team building, if that's what you're going for and you're looking for the car, and that's what you would like to achieve, then that is working both. And so you do have to have sales and team building to focus on, but that's where I can come in and help you with that tracking piece. I love tracking stuff. That's something that I really enjoy. And so that would be something that I would help you with, or even becoming a director. If that's your goal, to move up to the level I am at and be a sales director, it's the best position, I believe, ever for women in this business, because not only is the money amazing, but also the type of career that you get to have and the people you get to do life with is also amazing. And so being a sales director is also tracking sales and recruiting. So you have to be able to do both to move up to that level. So I am here to be of assistance, with that process. So let's go to Mary Kay InTouch. I'm going to share my screen and hang on, let's see here. Let's see, I'm trying to find it. Okay, here we go. Now, here we go. Not the greatest at this. Okay, so here's Mary Kay InTouch. And when you're on InTouch, the best place to go to always see is any kind of awards is this contest and promotions. And so the first one is the Career Car Program. So I mentioned last night, and I mentioned on my last video, that y'all could get a car by Christmas. And these are the cars. You start here and you work your way up. I'm excited to tell you guys we finished the quarter of the Premier Club last month with we actually had over $20,000 in retail sales last month, which is amazing. It's beyond what you have to have for this level. The Cadillac is actually, let's see, 34,000 retail in a month to get there. So we're on our way, but we did really well with that. But this is the first level car. And so here it tells you the rules and requirements. But if you don't even have to worry about that, just print this picture, put it on a goal poster. If you have the desire to have this car or any of the other cars that are available there, if any of them, sky's the limit, you can have any of these cars, then that's where you would go under contest to do that in Career Car Program. But the other contest that we went over last night at our meeting, the most important ones are these New Faces Take You Places, and it's all about reaching new customers and putting product on new faces. And so this one shows you the bracelets. They have, just like we had all these bracelets we got to win this year, well, they have added a different twist to it by working with a designer from Dallas. And from what I've heard, he's just an amazing, talented, very successful jewelry designer. And so this is the first bracelet you get. And so what you have to do is, the way they track it is you just order 600 wholesale during the month and you get this. But the way to get to 600 is to do new faces. If you will facial 30 people in 30 days, you will have, or before the end of July, you will have no doubtedly a bracelet on its way to you, because you'll have the sales. So that's the New Faces Take You Places sales challenge is to get that $600 level so that you can have the bracelet. And then the other, if I can get out of this, the other piece is the where is it here? The consistency. When you do this, so here's where you can learn about the designer, which is pretty cool. But when you do it consistently and you get the bracelet every single month, here is the details about the extra bangle bracelet that says grow. And that means you did it July, August, September, October, November, and December. So each month of the year so far through the halfway point, you do it every single month, you're going to get that bracelet. And then finally, what that leads you to is our Star Consultant program. Which are stars, if you're a star every single quarter, which means that you have sold at least enough product to order $600 every month, equaling $1,800 during the quarter. You do it every single quarter, so we have 4 quarters this year, then you get to qualify to get one of these. So the lowest level, if you just do the $600 every single month, is this Kate Spade makeup bag. However, they have a bonus that if you do $600 consistently all year long, they're giving you 2,400 extra points, which would bump you up to the Kate Spade wallet. So that's cool. But if you get higher than $600, you're going to move up to some of these purses and bags. And like I said before, if you did the Court of Sales, you would qualify for the highest prize because it's the highest level of sales for the year. So I hope that that kind of makes sense. The biggest thing is just to make sure you don't go below. If you want to do this, you got to at least hit 600 in order to make that happen. And so finally, let's see, is this team building offer. New faces take you places, team building. And so as you do new faces, you are going to meet people who want to join your team. Learning how to share the business, just like you learn how to share the product, is an important piece. And so here is the July prize. So the consultant in our unit that adds the most team members, at least 2 is the minimum, you're going to get this prize. So every single unit out there in the US, when we add 2 people, so if one of you guys adds 2 people, or if some of you add 3 or 4, whoever does the most recruiting, it doesn't even matter what they order and what their sales are, it's just getting them started. You're going to get this journal for the month of July. Then the other cool thing is that they're giving away a $5,000 dream vacation voucher to the top 5 in every seminar division. So there's 4 different divisions. And so what that means is, so here it says the 5 consultants with the highest number of qualified personal team members during the 6 months will each get a trip voucher. So that is incredibly cool. And so this is, if you're working on, the thing that's going to happen is that if you're working on getting a car or you want to be a director, if you'll do it now, you have a very good possibility of getting this trip because you're going to be recruiting a lot of people to be a part of your team and selling a lot of product as well. So very, very exciting. And then finally, the last contest to share is the, you can see the Star Consultant prizes that go along with. These are this quarter, so they have some holiday stuff. And so you see down here at the 1,800. So you get to pick from here the prizes that you want depending on what level you finish. And this doesn't end until September 15th. So you have all this time to do it and qualify for these items that you get to pick. And then finally, the other thing that they just posted, it's right here. It normally would be right here under contest. They still have 2017 on here, but they did just share the 2018 awards. And so this is, if you wanted to do the Court of Sales or Court of Sharing, which is the annual where you get to the diamond rings. Here they are, $40,000 retail sales. I've now done it 4 times, so I'm happy to coach you along in doing it because you absolutely can do it. And then this is the Court of Sharing, which is a team building that I have not done that I really want to do. And so this is another contest that you can qualify for and get diamonds as well. But these run all year long, and then these are the bigger ones for sales directors with what their teams achieved for the year. So hopefully you can see there's so much going on, so many opportunities for you to be able to jump in and get lots of great prizes, but also grow your business. And just imagine this time next year, when we're doing this same stuff, we're setting goals again. What will you feel like when you have a Mary Kay car sitting in your driveway, or you are a sales director and you have a full-time income with Mary Kay and you're not working another job, or you're not stressed about money, you're out of debt, you're living the life you want to live, you have all these customers that are supporting your business, you have a team of people that are excited to work with you. What will that do for you, and what will that mean to you and your family, and who out there is going to benefit from your success this year? So I hope that you will jump in and track your points for sure, because we want to be the winning team. We want to win, but also we want all of you to have an amazing year and have an amazing July. I hope that we can continue what we did in June and make July even bigger than what we did in June with that 20,000. It was like 20,120 retail dollars that we sold. And so getting that even higher is the challenge that I feel of selling even more this month, because we have such a great opportunity with our charcoal mask to book people, getting together and doing those new faces and practicing if you're brand new. If you're not brand new, then just getting out there and doing the faces is what makes it happen. So any questions you have, you're welcome to post them here, message me, call me. Let's set up your coaching calls too, so that everybody gets points for that. And our virtual meeting is Thursday night of next week, 6:30 to 7:30. I'll post the Zoom connection and email it out so you can join. So please make plans to be on there. That's going to make a big difference for you, and you get 2 points for that too. So we want you getting the points. But any questions you have, definitely reach out and mark your calendars for the meeting Thursday, the July 29th party that we're having, and then our fall retreat in October. Make plans for that too, because it's going to be awesome. So have a great rest of your day, and thank you guys so much. Bye.